Goat Simulator, one of my favorite childhood games. The game that allows you to headbutt people, launch yourself with fireworks, destroy homeless shelters, and be able to be ridden like a mechanical bull, all while being a goat. You know, that's why I love this game. There's infinite possibilities and so much fun to go around. But that's not why I'm recording this video, you see. It's the creators of this lovely game that's making me record this video. Coffee Stain Studios. Coffee Stain Studios is a Swedish video game development company made in 2010 in the city of Skovde? Skovde?
Skovde.
Skovde. By students from the University of
Skovde.
They became famous after the development of Goat Simulator, a viral hit that allowed the company to gain traction and further develop. But there was one game that stuck out. You see, during an internal game jam, a topic was brought up from the likes of Factorio. The core logistics and factory building possibilities seemed like a fun idea, but they wanted to make something different. And so they did. They took the factory building idea from Factorio and added a dimension to it, making a 3D factory game by the name Satisfactory. And that, my friends, is what I'll be playing today. We start our beautiful game in... Oh my gosh, we're crashing. Oh my... I'm just kidding. We land safely on this beautiful planet. We destroy our old ways and find a new place to set up base. We found a great place in the middle of the desert, and we started upgrading. You could tell the inspiration from Factorio is really showing, with research being needed to upgrade your factory. But instead of potions, we use materials. So I made all the needed materials and... Wow, nothing really happened. With this upgrade, we can make an equipment workshop, and then with this workshop, we can make the portable miners. We put a portable miner on each node, and now we could upgrade to level 2.
Another one.
This lets us scan for copper and put down smelters so we could automate ingots. We upgraded to level 3, and this got us customization and scannable limestone. We collected the limestone, and we're able to now create power poles so we could connect multiple smelters. We made a constructor so now we could automatically craft items. This sets up automation for plates and rods, and also wire and cables. We used all these new resources to make Hub Upgrade 4. This gave us conveyor belts so now we don't have to drag every resource from one area to another. While I was collecting fuel, I found this shining slug. I wasn't sure what I would use it for, but I'm sure it would be useful later. There are also these weird spiders attacking me, but you know, I'm so good that I killed them easily. Now with all this automation, we're able to get to Hub Upgrade 5. Wait, is that a... What is that? Is that a lizard? I was able to connect everything to one single power source, and I was also able to create automated mining. To give a rundown of all the steps, you first place a smelter in front of the miner. This melts all the ores down into ingots. Then you hook up the smelter to the constructor, choose whatever you want to craft, and then the constructor will automate everything. I'm using this constructor to create iron plates. I did the same setup on the other node to create iron rods. I did the same thing for wires and cables, and now everything's automated. Yeah! When roaming around, I found a weird looking crash. These weird animals were guarding it too. There's a bunch of resources littered around, and inside the crash was a hard drive.
Is it Mark Zuckerberg?
I'm also sure this will come in use later. I found another one of those lizard-looking things, and I tried finding berries for it, but I don't think the neighbors were happy. I found another wreckage with a hard drive inside of it, and now I could get Hub Upgrade 6. This gets us craftable biomass, which is a way better fuel source than just leaves and twigs. Our next goal is a space elevator, which is a lot of resources. To help us get there, there's tiers 1 and 2 upgrades, which has lots of good stuff. But to get there in the first place, we need to upgrade our equipment. So I made some more biomass burners, some more miners, and a production line for screws. I really wanted to tame that lizard, so I spent about 10 minutes just looking for this one berry. I went to a whole separate biome just to find it. got the berries, and then I ran all the way back to the base. I decided to research logistics so we can make splitters and mergers. With this, we can be even more efficient. The reason I'm able to do this is because the miners create 60 ores per minute, but the smelter's intake is only 30 per minute. And if we split the output of the iron into 2 sections, the 2 smelters will still get enough ore that they need. I was able to hook everything up, did the same for the other nodes, and now we are twice as efficient as we were before. The next upgrade I wanted to do was field research. This would get us the MAM, which helps us research items that we find around our world. I sent the pod, and now we have our MAM, or our research facility. I noticed that you were able to research the animal remains on this world. After researching them all, it gave us even more things that we could research. Before I forgot, I was able to tame this little lizard. I dropped it a paleberry, and once it came over to eat it, I was able to pet it and named it Vrosotros. Very funny. At least this guy was pretty cute. We then upgraded to base building. This allows you to place foundations and walls. With the MAM, we were also able to research the hard drives we found. Once they were finished researching, it gave us the option between cast screws or iron wire. I knew that we'd need more screws later into the game, so that's what I decided to pick. I realized that our fuel was getting low, so I decided to get obstacle clearing as an upgrade. This allowed us to have chainsaws, which really helped getting wood and leaves. I decided I would destroy our current screw production and make it into our new cast screw production. The reason why I'm destroying everything is because this production only needs 2 constructors, not 4. I upgraded to part assembly. I was running around and I found my lizard dog. Sometimes they're able to pick up items that they find around the world, and mine found Sam? Tried researching it, but it seemed that I needed more of it, so I'll have to wait. I was able to do the same thing I did with the iron ore for copper by splitting the output into 2 sections, and now we're making wires and cables twice as efficiently. I didn't know this at first, but one of our upgrades got us this computer game. I tried playing it, but kind of failed. I set up one of our assemblers, and this assembler would be making reinforced iron plates, which are very helpful for the next upgrade. I realized that the iron rods only need 15 ingots per minute, so I was able to split the smelter's output into 2, making it 15-15, 15-15, and connecting 4 constructors to it. I used the new plates we got to make Logistics Mark II. This gave us faster conveyor belts and lifts. I changed every miner output into a Mark II conveyor belt, and this really helped the flow of everything be much quicker and efficient. And before you say anything, yes, I know the flow of my conveyor belts were awful.
See, the topinator hooked up to the motor. The motor ain't pushing enough pressure out for the gas pedal. The gas pedal got a lot of dirt in the oil.
I forgot to upgrade the concrete production, and so I was able to fix that. And with all this upgrading done, I was able to create the space elevator. It was so large that it took about a minute just for it to even be created. Once it was done, I checked what we needed, and we needed 50 smart plates. Doesn't sound so bad. I made an assembler for the rotors. We'd be needing this since each smart plate is 1 rotor and 1 reinforced iron plate. I don't want to bore you, so here's a sped up version of me connecting everything that I needed to make these smart plantings. Also, quick editor note here, I'm sorry that the video is so short, but there was so much filler content that I decided to cut it out to make the video enjoyable for you. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. If you wanted to, optional, like and subscribe, please. I went to get some concrete and I found our little dog. Well, let's see what he has. Ooh, a new item, a nuke obelisk. How is he carrying that without getting radiation damage? Hope that poor thing's okay. With all the conveyor belt noodling later, we were finally able to make automated smart planning. With the other hard drive researched, I was able to do iron wire or bolted iron plate. I realized the iron plates make 3 instead of 1, so I decided I'd pick that one. With all the upgrading later, we watched as our last smart planning would go into the storage, and now we just need to send it up into space But before we do that, we see that our upcoming milestones, tiers 3 and 4, will give us automated power, steel production, personal transport, and much more. I launched into space, and now we see that our space elevator is upgraded. Okay, that was pretty easy. Let's see what's... Are you kidding me?